hope this works a lot better than last time. Not last time as in last take, just last time as in I don't know if recording with my headphone microphone is really the best option for narration. So, hi guys, Chessbait here as usual. You guys clearly seeing Snake in the background. I will be addressing that in just a few moments because it's Snake. Everybody knows what Snake is. It's not really a classic game because it's a little too simple, but you know, it helps pass the time and everybody's played it before. So the thing I wanted to mention was that I was actually watching a TierZoo video earlier today, and I wouldn't say I had an existential crisis, but I still had that really gnawing feeling of, oh wow, like I only have a certain amount of time on this planet, and sure you can have all the fun you want, but like at the end of it, there's really nothing left, and I don't know, something about that just felt really weird. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud right now. I'm processing a few things. I really shouldn't be paying attention to the game because it's kind of distracting, which I guess is the whole point. You know, the whole reason people played Snake is to have a distraction from school. You know, back in the days when people used to go to Snake to do literally anything but schoolwork on the computer. I remember the days when, oh wow, that was a terrible ending right there. But I remember the days when my friends always went on, um, like Bloons Tower Defense or just some weird flash game because they had nothing better to do. I remember in high school, dude, Agario was still huge. You guys remember that game? Agario and like Slitherio? Seriously. I remember, the school librarian had to ban those websites just because they kept everyone just kept playing it. Like that's all people ever used the library for. And the teacher, not the teacher, the librarian absolutely hated us all of us for it. I mean, I never really went on the school computers all that often. I didn't really like the school computers because they were just a reminder of how bad my computers are. But that's just that's a thing of the past. So yeah, I was watching a TierZoo video, and I'm not getting teared up. I'm just a little tired. I mean, I'm recording my audio at like 1 in the morning. I've probably played this at like 2 in the morning, if I remember correctly. But just thinking about what it feels like to be an animal. Like I tried thinking about it. You can't really think because I mean you can think, but you can't think in the same way that a human can because people always think in a language. Like you know that, right? As a person who is I wouldn't say multicultural, but have lived different cultures, I always get asked, "Hey, what languages are your thoughts in?" And I obviously have an answer to that. Actually, the correct answer is depending on it depends on what place I'm in, but I'm not going to get into that. It feels really weird to think that, oh my gosh, like if I'm an animal, I can only think through pure instinct, and that's it. Like you live based on, or is it? You live based on um, just the instinct of, hey, I gotta eat at this point, so that means I gotta hunt, and then after that, you just chill and do nothing. I don't know. It just feels so bizarre that people just have the innate ability to think at all. It just doesn't seem like an ability that should exist, just because of the complications that could come with it. I started watching I guess, philosophical slash theological slash just everything existentialist, and it was mostly because it's 3 a.m. and I didn't have anything to watch, and when it's 3 a.m., you start to watch the stereotypical, not conspiracy theories, but just the weird videos on existence and what the heck we're doing on this weird wet ball of a planet, that stuff. And my gosh, I don't know, like I watch these videos to pretend that I know all these topics more than I really do. Like being completely honest, I have no idea um what any of these topics are about. Like I remember a few weeks ago, I watched a video essay from that channel about just robotics and like what the result of that would be, simply because like the purpose of robotics is to, enhance the human race. That's not really a good way to put it. Um, it's to, assist people. It's to help people out. And obviously, it's just an extension of all of our tools that we've had over the years. But, like, to that extent, it becomes really awkward when, these tools that we're using for our own benefit starts to become our own hindrance. Like, hey, this robot's really cool, but it's, starting to disobey me, and that's not really cash money of you. I don't know. I remember the whole VTubing craze is starting back up again, which is just kind of insane. Dang, I made it out of that? Jeez, that must have been really good. I'm sorry, I'm paying too much attention to the snake game again. I remember a friend of mine back in like middle school when I used to go to math competitions. Yes, I was that kid, and no, you do not get to make fun of me for that. I That's a story for a different day. We're not gonna talk about it, but oh my gosh, just go for the apple. There we go. So back when I went to a school competition, I remember a friend of mine had Snake on his Silver Edition TI-84, or maybe it wasn't a TI-84. It might have been a Casio. I don't know. I don't really know my I know as much as about calculators as I do about cars. Like I know the brand names. I know like some I guess model names. You know, the, how do I say it? You got the line of cars for each company, and obviously each type of car has its own ideals and all that whatnot. But let's not get into that. Jeez, back to my math competition days. Middle school, jeez, that feels like such a long time ago. I know that everybody keeps saying to like smell the roses and enjoy them while they last, and yeah, sure, it's cheesy, but it's so true. Man, I can't remember what high school is like anymore. Even though I remember it like it was yesterday. I do still remember most of it. Oh man, middle school was an awkward time for me. I really was. I wouldn't say I wasn't social. No, no, I just wasn't social. I The problem with middle school me was that I was an absolute sucker. I was very very book smart, but I was very very streets dumb, if that makes any sense. And by the way, spoiler, I don't ever beat that high score that I had before. So if you guys really want to click away, you guys can. It's just me having an existential crisis at 1 a.m. again. Oh boy, ain't that any different? So by the time this comes out, the holiday season's already started. I really don't know when I'm going to be uploading this, depending on which Flash game I decide to upload first, because I don't really pay attention that much to YouTube Studio anymore. Because it's a one-man team, I have to really do all this by myself, which is kind of unfortunate. But that's what happens when everyone you work with is either too busy or too lazy. But again, I don't want to ramble about that. I don't want to throw shade at anybody. That'd be a little too mean. But if you guys did enjoy this, again, a like is very, very appreciated. And you don't need to subscribe, honestly. Just give me a like, just to tell me that you're actually watching this crap. Oh well. I'll hopefully be back with more Mario Kart if that isn't out already. So see you guys later.